Hello students, how are you? Today we will discuss about electrical generator, AC generator, right? We will discuss about AC generator. But it does not generate something, it is a misnomer. नाम इसको गलत दे दिया गया है. It is actually a converter. What it converts? It converts a mechanical energy into electrical energy. AC generator क्या काम करता है? AC generator convert करता है, converts electrical energy, sorry, mechanical energy into electrical energy. और इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी आपकी किस फॉर्म की होती है? इफ वी हैव द एसी जनरेटर, दिस इज ऑफ एसी फॉर्म, राइट? Every machine has a principle behind it. What is the principle behind it? The principle behind it is the phenomenon of electromagnetic induction. Principle behind it is principle behind it is phenomenon of electromagnetic induction, i.e., whenever there is a change in magnetic flux linked with a coil, EMF is induced across its ends, right? What is the phenomenon of electromagnetic induction? The phenomenon of electromagnetic induction is whenever there is a change in magnetic flux linked with a coil, that is phenomenon of electromagnetic induction. This machine was designed by Tesla. ये मशीन आपकी किसने डिजाइन की थी? टेस्ला ने डिजाइन की थी, राइट? Let we discuss what are the parts of this machine and what is the theory behind it. Let we have what is the construction part of this machine. Construction. It has we say these are the field magnets. NS, we say these are the field magnets which will produce the magnetic field. Now we have an armature coil. This is armature coil. I am naming it P Q R S. This P Q R S is armature coil. This PQRS is armature coil, which is capable of rotating about an axis which is perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. This is capable of rotating about an axis which is perpendicular to the magnetic field. The rotation may be due to the mechanical energy. From where mechanical energy came, that depends upon machine to machine. In hydroelectrical power stations, the water is made to fall from a height on the turbines and the turbine rotates. That provides the mechanical energy. In thermal power stations, the steam provides necessary force to rotate the turbine. Now, this armature coil is wound on a soft iron core. Soft iron core is used to increase the magnetic field. The ends of this coil are connected to slip rings. Slip rings. They are also rotated with the same axis. This is R1 and this is R2. They are always in touch with brushes, carbon brushes, carbon graphite form, which has a good conductor, and also that is the soft thing. And what is the advantage of softness of carbon here? There will be no wear and tear in the rings. And this is the load R. This is R2. This is figure A I am writing. Now, this is rotated with a particular angular velocity with the help of some machine. Now, after half rotation, what will happen? After half rotation, what will happen? After half rotation, this is N, this is S. Now, हाफ रोटेशन के बाद कॉइल के एंड्स बदल जाएंगे. PQ PQ will be on the other side, RS on the will be the other side. यहां पर आपके पास R आ जाएगा, यहां पर आपके पास S आ जाएगा, यहां पर आपके पास P आ जाएगा, यहां पर आपके पास Q आ जाएगा. This is the soft iron core. This is the soft iron core. Again, this is connected with the slip rings. This is R1 connected to the brush B1, and this is R2 connected with B2, and this is the load across which we require the electrical energy, R. Now these are the basic diagrams which will explain the working of the electrical generator, Now, this shaft is rotated. Let me think that the PQ is coming outside and RS is going inward. Let me assume that the PQ is moving outside and RS is going inward. What is the meaning of this thing? What will happen by this rotation? We are changing what? Actually, flux is what? Phi is equal to BA cos theta. Here, we want to change phi. Phi can be either changed by changing B or by changing A or by changing theta. Here we are doing so by changing theta. Either the coil is rotated or the field magnets are rotated. Both is same thing. चाहे हम कॉइल को रोटेट कर दें और चाहे हम फील्ड मैग्नेट्स को रोटेट कर दें, दैट इज द सेम थिंग. तो थीटा चेंज किया जाता है. आई एम सपोजिंग दैट द कॉइल इज रोटेटेड सच दैट PQ is going outward and RS is going on inward. Now, according to the Fleming's right hand rule, what is the direction of current induced? What is the direction of current induced? By what? Fleming's right hand rule. What the Fleming's right hand rule suggests? The Fleming right hand rule says that if a first finger gives the direction of magnetic field, thumb gives the direction of motion of conductor, then the central finger will give the direction of induced current. Repeating again, if a first finger is giving the direction of magnetic field, the thumb is giving the direction of motion of conductor, and the central finger will represent the direction of induced current. Let we apply this right hand thumb rule to this. How? Like this. The thumb is the first finger is giving the direction of magnetic field from N to S. The thumb is giving the direction of motion of conductor. We are assuming that PQ is moving out. Therefore, the current will move up, means that will be from P to Q. And PQ is coming out, RS is going in, definitely direction of motion of conductor is changed, therefore direction of current will also change. So P se Q mein, if the current is going from P to Q, the current in RS will be from R to S. right? Now, how the current will complete its cycle? P to Q, Q to R, R to S, S to B2, B2 to R, R to B1, B1 to P, like this. How the current will flow in this loop? P to Q, Q to R, R to S, S then R2, then B2, then R, then B1, and then P. This will be the cycle of current due to Fleming's right hand rule. Now, after half cycle, what will happen? After half cycle, the PQ will move inward and RS is move outward. If RS is moving outward, the current will definitely go from S to R, like this. यहाँ पर PQ जो थी वो बाहर आ रही थी, the current was going from P to Q. यहाँ पर आपके पास RS बाहर आ रही है, तो current will go from S to R, then Q to P. Now, how the loop completes? S to R, R to Q, Q to P, P to R1, R1 to B1, B1 to R, R to B2, B2 to R2, R2 to S, like this. Like this. इसमें P to Q, Q to R, R to S, like this, this is the direction of current. In this, S to R, R to Q, Q to P, P to R1, R1 to B1, B1 to R, R to B2, B2 to R2, and then S. So this is the direction of current, like what? I will write this S to R, then Q, then P. I am representing this RL. P, then sorry, S to R to Q, then P, right? P to R1, R1 to B1, B1 to load resistance, then B2, and then R2, and then S. So we see that after every half cycle, the direction of current is changed. That satisfies one of the condition of what? That satisfies one of the condition of what? Alternating current. Now, what is the magnitude of EMF induced? Let me assume that N is the number of turns. B, that is the magnetic field. A, that is the area of coil. Omega, that is the angular velocity. If initially plane of coil is perpendicular to the magnetic field, then theta is 0. Then theta will be given as theta will be equal to omega t. We are like this. This is the plane of coil cross view. This is theta, like this. This theta will be definitely equal to what? Omega t. इधर लगा देता हूं. This is theta. Theta will be definitely equal to what? Omega t. Therefore, phi is equal to NBA cos omega t. What is E? E that is equal to minus of d phi by dt. That is equal to N constant, B constant, A constant, and cos omega t, omega sin omega t. NBA omega, let this be E naught. E is equal to E naught sin omega t. This is the alternating form. If R is the resistance of the total circuit, then E naught by R sin omega t. Or this is I is equal to I naught sin omega t. Right? If we plot the graph, we will have this type of graph. This type of graph we will have. This is T by 2. This is T. This is 3t by 2. This is E and this is T. E or I जो भी आपने प्लॉट किया है, that is this. So this is the method to convert a mechanical energy into electrical energy. Now we can have two-phase generator. How two-phase generator? We will use two coils perpendicular to each other, having separate slip rings and brushes, and then we will have two phases. One of the coil is will signal like this, और दूसरा आपका 90 डिग्री के ऊपर होगा, like this. Usually in hydroelectrical power stations and thermal power stations, जहां पर भी आपका commercial power develop होती है using generators, there a three-phase is produced. How three-phase? Three set of coils having their own slip rings and brushes, and how the graphical form will be there. E 0. This is 180 degree, this is 360 degree, this is 60 degree, this is 120 degree, this is 240 degree, this is 300 degree. One of the phase is like this, second will be like this. The third will be like this. Like this. So usually in commercial power stations, the multi-phase generator is used. This is the whole process. We can understand the working of AC generator, right? Okay, bye.